Hey there! Welcome back! So, you made it through Lesson 5. Nice work. Now, for the fun part, it's time to put all those new skills to the test with a little power-up challenge. This is the perfect way to make sure everything you just learned really sticks.
So, you ready to test your English? Come on, don't worry. This is all just for fun. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so our first challenge is called Name It, Place It. Pretty simple, right? We're going to be identifying some objects and then figuring out where they are. Sounds easy enough? Let's see. All right, first up, let's start with something you'd probably find in a closet. Just take a look. What is this?
Yep, you got it. It's a dress. A nice simple word for a super common piece of clothing. Awesome start. Okay, on to the next one.
Okay, now what about these? Notice there's more than one this time. So how does that change things?
That's it. These are scarves. You know, it's interesting. Notice how that fist sound in scarf turns into a V sound for the plural, scarves. That's a pretty common little trick in English. You're crushing this.
Okay, now let's talk about a really key idea, location. And honestly, it all boils down to two super simple words. You use here for stuff that's close to you, and there for stuff that's far away. Once you get this down, describing the world around you gets so much easier.
All right, time to try it out. Take a look. Where's the black pencil? Is it here or is it there? Perfect. The black pencil's here. Since it's right up close, here is exactly the right word. You totally nailed the first challenge. Let's see what's next.
Awesome job on that first one. Okay, for challenge number 2, we're going to switch gears a little bit. This time, it's all about asking and answering questions.
Let's see how your geography is. First question for you, what's the capital of Russia? And the answer, Moscow is the capital of Russia. That's a perfect full sentence. Ready for another one?
Okay, next up, what's the capital of China? And you got it! Beijing's the capital of China. Excellent work. So, we've been asking what, but now let's try asking how many.
So this is a little different, right? Instead of just naming something, we're asking about the amount of something. So take a look. How many clocks are there in this room?
There's one clock in this room. See how that works? It's the perfect way to answer a how many question. You just give the number and then say what you're counting.
You are on a roll. For our final challenge, we're going to get a little more active. This part is all about commands and talking about actions. You know, commands in English are usually super direct, like take the book, open the book, close the book. Simple, right? But what's cool is we can also use these ideas to describe what someone's actually doing.
So let's say you see a guy picking up a book. How would you ask about that? You just say, what's he doing?
And the answer? Well, it uses that special ing ending to show the action is happening right now. He's taking the book. We call that the present continuous tense, by the way.
Okay, let's try another one. Imagine someone is walking toward the exit of a room. What are they doing?
You're going to the door. Yup. We use that phrase, going to, all the time to talk about moving toward a place. It's super common and really useful. And just like that, you've made it through all 3 challenges. Way to go! Now it's time for one final question that's going to put everything we've practiced together.
So, look closely. This last one is going to test your vocabulary, your counting, and if you can put it all together in a nice sentence. Ready? How many scarves are there?
And that's it. That's a wrap. You have officially powered up your Lesson 5 skills. I mean, think about it. You've practiced naming things, using location words, asking questions, describing actions. Fantastic job.
So as we finish up here, just remember, you've got even more tools now to talk about the world in English. The only question left is, what are you going to describe today? So get out there and give it a try. Thanks so much for joining me for this Power Up Challenge.